Today we shall talk about Memorandum of Association of a company. See, in the list of the important documents which are used in the formation of a company, the first and the foremost is the Memorandum of Association. Next comes the Articles of Association, and the third one is Prospectus. The topic for today will be limited to the memorandum itself, also called MOA in short. This is the principal document of a company, the main document paper of that company is the memorandum. It is also called the charter or the constitution of the company. You've heard of the Constitution of India. No government can ever go beyond the Constitution of India. Whatever is written there is the final verdict. Similarly, happens in the case of a company. Whatever will be mentioned in the Memorandum of Association, it will be deemed to become the constitution of that company. No director, no employee can go beyond that constitution. The rule book which will lay down the framework of the company. As I told you, the most important document. Other for documents like the articles and the prospectus, they are not that significant as compared to this Memorandum of Association. MOA supersedes the articles. It's more important, more significant even than the Articles of Association. At the time of incorporation of the company, you have to prepare and file this MOA with the Registrar of Companies. It is compulsory, mandatory for any company to come into being. Once a statement is written in this Memorandum of Association, no one can go against it. No document, no other document also can go contrary to MOA. Whatever is mentioned in MOA is said, final and done. No other person, no other document can go beyond this. If Memorandum of Association allows the company to perform a certain act, then no other document can disallow it. Whatever said it is said in this is final and done. It is you have to abide by whatever rules are laid in the Memorandum of Association, and it follows for all the directors, for all the employees, for all the forthcoming people as well. So this is how important it is. It also contains the powers and objectives of the company. What is the power? How far the company can use its powers to implement a certain act? When I talk of objectives, it lays down all the goals, the mission of the company, what is the aim of the company in future, what does it want to achieve, exact goal, what efforts will it put in to reach that point. So the framework of goals and objectives is laid down very clearly in the Memorandum of Association. It also lays down the scope of operations. What all work has to go by the company's name. How far can the company go in the course of its working? What all works and jobs can be undertaken? It is basically the outline of the company. The company cannot go beyond this scope. Whatever is laid in the Memorandum of Association, that will be a Lakshman Rekha. That will be a red line to which the company cannot cross. It has to be in this segment of the scope which is written in MOA. If it crosses this line of scope, it shall be detrimental for the organization itself. If the company tries to cross that red line, it will be harmful for the company itself. So you don't have to cross. The company cannot go beyond MOA. Now comes the alteration of Memorandum of Association. It can be altered only according to the provisions which are laid in the Companies Act. But to alter the Memorandum of Association is a very difficult and a very lengthy process. It cannot often happen now and then. It's almost next to possible. The approval of the government is necessary for the alteration. It is such a rigid document that every now and then you cannot make changes in them. No amendment is possible easily, no alteration, no changes. Now, another topic is Memorandum of Association is the doctrine of outdoor management. How is it? The Memorandum of Association is also called the doctrine of outdoor management. It provides information to the outsiders. Outsiders here means those people who are dealing with the company, not the people who are working in the company, outside people who come to deal with it, like the creditors and the suppliers. They have to know the limitations and scope of the company's dealings. This Memorandum of Association, this document, it will be providing all the relevant and the required information which are needed by the outsiders. They also have a chance to know the limitations and scope of the company's dealings. Now, this Memorandum of Association, as it is binding on the company, it also binds on the outsider. Whenever an outsider enters into an agreement with the company, it is understood, it is deemed that that outsider should go through the Memorandum of Association very thoroughly. If supposingly there is a company who is registered to sell the items for electronic goods. Please listen carefully. There is a company who is registered to sell electronic goods. And now this outsider, he enters into an agreement with the same company to purchase the carpets from that company. And somehow the deal go wrong. Now, it is equally the liability of the company, that why did company sell the wrong goods. Apart from that, it is also the liability of this outsider, that why did he not go through the Memorandum of Association before entering into a carpet contract with an electronic company. So I repeat that this particular Memorandum of Association binds the company as well as the outsiders. It decides the limitations of the company. It decides the scope of the company. Whatever is written in the charter, the company can never go beyond it. So here we come to the end of the article. I hope I have made the things very clear to you. In case you have any doubts, feel free to ask in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed.